आता आपण लास्ट लेक्चरला बघितलं होतं, कुठपर्यंत आपण आलो होतो ते. आता इथून पुढे त्याच्या पुढचा पाठ बघायचा आहे. लास्ट लेक्चरला आपण 3 रिएक्शन बघितलं होतं, वेटिंग रिएक्शन पर्यंत, बरोबर. आता आपण त्याच्या पुढचा पाठ बघायचा आहे, नीबर रिएक्शन. ओके, निबर दिसते तुमच्या समोर. तर निबर रिएक्शन काय आहे तुम्हाला आता बऱ्यापैकी तुम्ही अभ्यास केलाय रेग्युलरला आणि आता. तर निबर रिअरेंजमेंट काय आहे? तर निबर रिअरेंजमेंट is an organic reaction in which ketoxane is converted into alpha amino ketone via rearrangement reaction. The question arises, what is ketoxane? Then the solution is that ketoxane is a different functional group, but it is similar with the ketone and hydroxylamine. When ketone reacts with hydroxylamine, then ketoxane is formed. The rearrangement or the reaction is called as Beckmann rearrangement reaction. Beckmann reaction we call as the function of ketoxane. Once the ketoxane is formed, then it is converted into alpha amino ketone. Means the amino group is attached the alpha carbon from the ketone, and this amino group is rearranged to the alpha position by or rearrange alpha position when this ketoxane is come in contact with tosylate chloride and in presence of base. It's very simplest reaction. If you can see in your desktop or in your screen, here the NOH group, yes, this is NOH group, is rearranged to its alpha position, and OH group is lost and nitrogen becomes NH2. This is alpha amino ketone. What happened? This is the mechanism. First, here ketoxane is drawn. Ketoxane, when come in contact with tosylate chloride. Why the need of tosylate chloride? Here, from ketoxane, we have to eliminate OH group. And you are know that OH group is an bad living group. It is not easily removed. Hence, this OH group we have to convert into the good living group. So that in this case, we have to use tosylate chloride. Tosylate chloride, it is not an reagent in this reaction. Tosylate chloride is used in this reaction because the conversion of OH group to the, that is conversion of OH group, that is bad living group, into the good living group. Hence, when this ketoxane reacts with tosylate chloride to form O2, OTS, that is in the next step, OTS is the good living group. It is easily live from the nitrogen. In the next step, we can use as base. And you are very much familiar about the role of base. What is the role of base? It abstracts the more acidic proton. And you can see here the alpha position of ketoxane is attached by 2 protons, in which one of the proton is abstracted by base and it creates carbanion on alpha position. And this alpha position attacks to the nitrogen to leave OTS group, that is good living group, to form 3-membered heterocyclic compound containing nitrogen. Containing nitrogen. This 3-membered ring containing nitrogen is, yes, we called as this compound as a serine. and you can study this azurine compound in your semester third heterocyclic chemistry. After that, in the next step, we can use as weak nucleophile, that is water molecule. Then there are two positions to attack nitrogen. There are two positions to attack to this three-membered ring. But nitrogen double bond carbon and nitrogen single bond carbon. But water attacks nitrogen double bond carbon because here nitrogen double bond carbon, this carbon becomes more electron deficient as compared with nitrogen carbon single bond carbon atom. And after that, it will rearrange to the position of alpha position to form amino ketone compound. If we have to convert any ketone to alpha amino compound, then your reaction path is that first you can convert the ketone into the hydroxylamine. Secondly, first you have to convert ketone into oxime by reacting ketone with hydroxylamine. Then ketoxime will form. This ketoxime will react with tosylate chloride. Then tosylate derivative of ketoxime will form. This derivative when come in contact with base to form alpha amino ketone compound. Very simple reaction. Then next one is the aromatic rearrangement type reaction. Aromatic rearrangement type reaction. The very first example is that Orton rearrangement, and second one is Hofmann-Martius reaction. The first one is we call study as Hofmann rearrangement reaction. Yes, in this reaction, Orton reaction, the rearrangement is given by N-chloro, N-bromo, N-chloro or N-bromo aryl amides in the presence of, if you can use as chlorine, then you can take as HCl in acetic acid, or if you can take as N-bromo, then you can use as HBr in acetic acid. When N-chloroacetinylide is treated with HCl in acetic acid, then the chloro group migrates from nitrogen atom to ortho and para position. Then here the para product is an major group because of the steric hindrance. Because of the steric hindrance. One second. Okay. This is the simplest reaction which contains nitrogen, one of the bond with chlorine, one of the bond with benzene, one of the bond with carbonyl compound. Then one of the link with carbon compound come in contact with hydrochloric acid in acetic acid. Then we got orthochloro derivative and parachloro derivative of anilide. But the difference is that we can form the para isomer is the major product. Again, this is an example of bromo derivative, and this is the mechanism. What is the mechanism? This is your chloro-nitro compound, chloro-nitrogen compound. Okay, when come in contact with H plus, that is very acidic compound, HCl and acetic acid, then nitrogen containing lone pair, yes, it abstracts these H plus. Then what happened? Then quaternary ammonium salt will formation takes place. So this compound is unstable because of nitrogen having four bonds. Hence, to attain to stability, here is the chlorine molecule has to leave from this nitrogen. This is fast step and this is slow step. And this chlorine, that is chlorine means Cl minus, will come in contact with the HCl here H plus and remaining part is Cl minus, and this Cl minus come in contact with another one Cl minus to form liberation of chlorine gas takes place, and this chlorine gas come in contact with this molecule to form aromatic substitution type of reaction to form chloroderivatives or para chloroderivatives. This is the mechanism. Here show that. Nitrogen again, nitrogen having two lone pairs, right? Then it will form double bond with this carbon atom. So that here is the negative charge formation takes place. This negative charge species will attack to the chlorine Cl2 and Cl minus will lose from this chlorine. Then here the structure of this compound will form like this. After that, here you can note that nitrogen having again four bonds, so that there is a positive charge formation takes place. If you have to maintain this, then there is and this bond will be breakdown, so that this Cl minus will abstracts this hydrogen, then this bond migrate to inside and this bond again transport to the nitrogen and we can form as this compound. Sometimes this R group is a bulky group, for example phenyl ring. Then ortho product formation takes place is not possible because of the steric hindrance. In this case, this negative charge shifted towards para position, and all the mechanism is same as for para position. Okay. This is the same reaction for para position. Again, I can repeat this mechanism once again. Here is your compound. Okay, here the loss of, here we can gain of Cl2, right? Lone pair, if R is an bulky group, that is phenyl group, then lone pair will migrate to form nitrogen carbon double bond. This carbon negative charge, again this will migrate, then at para position it is activated by negative charge, and this negative charge reacts with chlorine gas to form Cl minus, and this Cl minus abstracts this proton, and by the resonance structure the positive charge is stabilized to form para derivative. Okay. Then the next realignment type reaction is that Hofmann-Martius reaction. Hofmann-Martius reaction. What is the Hofmann-Martius reaction? Similar as Orton rearrangement reaction. But the only difference is that nitrogen containing here is the secondary amine. That is, one proton is necessary. As well as you can add as tertiary nitrogen. But carbon group is not required in this case. The Hofmann-Martius rearrangement is the conversion of N-alkylated aniline to the corresponding ortho or para-aryl alkylated aniline. ओके, समजा तुमच्यासमोर ह्या आर ग्रुप म्हणजे मिथिल ग्रुप आहे. ओके, हा मिथिल ग्रुप आपल्याला आर्थो पोझिशनला किंवा पॅरा पोझिशनला शिफ्ट करून आर्थो मिथिल अनिलीन किंवा पॅरा मिथिल अनिलीन अशा प्रकारचे कंपाऊंड्स आपण सिंथेसिस करू शकतो इन प्रेझेन्स ऑफ HCl and heat. The mechanism as similar with your Orton rearrangement reaction. When aryl alkyl amine heated in presence of HCl at a temperature 250 to 300 degrees centigrade, then the alkyl group will migrate or rearrangement from nitrogen to carbon, and orthopara substituted product will formation takes place. Then again, the ortho or para, which is the major product, is depends upon the steric hindrance. If methyl group is there, then the ortho is more stable. If there is a bulky group, that is phenyl group or more naphthalene, etc., then the para isomer will be more major product. This is the mechanism. Yes, here your RNH and your benzene ring. In presence of HCl, it abstracts one hydrogen, that is NH2 and Cl minus. This NH2 and Cl minus, what happened? These R group and Cl minus will come and contact with each other to form alkyl halide, and this is your aniline, right? This alkyl halide is ionic break, that is carbocation and carbanion Cl minus, R plus and Cl minus, and this is your aniline. Nitrogen containing lone pair, so that it will form nitrogen and carbon double bond, and it activates ortho position. Sometimes it activates para position. Yes. Here, sometimes it activates ortho position. Similarly, it activates para position. And this molecule come with carbocation species to form ortho-substituted compound, para-substituted compound. And this Cl minus, this is an conjugated base, abstracts proton, and the migration of and the proton abstraction, then the resonance stabilize and the nitrogen also stabilize to form ortho or para aniline derivatives. This is again very simple rearrangement type reaction. This is an example. Here, nitrogen containing N-propane, and this is exceptionally case because here N-propyl halide will form, that is N-propyl cation, and it will be rearranged. You are very much know that the stability of carbocation. Which is more stable? Tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation than primary carbocation. Here is the chain is big, hence it will this primary carbocation will rearrange to form secondary carbocation. After that, this is a bulky group, hence it will migrate to the para position. And the second one example is that the quaternary ammonium salt, hence it has 3 methyl group and it is migrated to the 2 ortho position and 1 para position. This is the rearrangement type of reaction. Then the last one rearrangement reaction is that migration to electron deficient carbon, that is carbocation rearrangement, Damjano reaction. In Damjano rearrangement reaction, the primary amine reacts with nitrous acid. HNO3 is the nitric acid, HNO2 is the nitrous acid to give rearranged alcohol. Here it involves substitution by hydroxyl group with possible ring expansion. Here the first product you can note down, only the conversion of amino into OH group takes place, And the second one product is the expansion, ring expansion. And ring expansion is the example of rearrangement reaction. And first one product is the substitution reaction. This is the mechanism. Yes, what is the mechanism? The very first is your cyclic amine compound come in contact with nitrous acid. Nitrous acid will reduce this primary amine. Sorry, this nitrous acid will this nitrous acid will reduce amino group into the azo compound. Then what happened here? This azo compound becomes good living group. This amino is an bad living group, but this azo compound is an good living group. Once the good living group will form, then this four-membered ring having highly steric state. Hence, this bond will attack at this position and this nitro group will eliminate. And this bond migrates to this carbon so that this carbon having one bond division, that is positive charge species. And this can be attacked by the water molecule to form the structure like this. And after that, H plus again lose to form cyclopentanone. This is rearrangement product. Okay, and below the example is the nucleophilic reaction. Here, your amine come in contact with nitrous acid. This good living group is converted into bad living group, and here the presence of water molecule will attack on this position and nitrogen N2 group will lose down to form this alcohol. This is the nucleophilic reaction. Here we can complete it our 7 rearrangement type of reaction. Okay. Hello.
Sir, there are range.